Hello lovely people, welcome back to another video. It is officially springtime and I am itching to get back to my gardening self. If you follow me on my personal Instagram account, you know I am an avid gardener. I have been gardening for, oh my gosh, I don't know, close to 10 years now in all different ways, containers, raised beds in the ground. And last year I did not have a garden for the very first time in a long time because I moved houses and I was just also really busy with work and traveling. And so with all of those things, I did not have a garden. I did not grow my own food for the first time in a long time. And it sucked, if I could be honest with you. I really love gardening. Like, it is a lot of work, especially here in Colorado where the weather does not cooperate ever. It's almost like extreme gardening out here, but it really does like give me a sense of hope and a sense of purpose when I garden. It's my happy place. So I am going to get the ball rolling today. It is the end of March, pretty much. Like, I think we have 1 or 2 more days left in March, and our days are starting to get longer and warmer. We do still get snow here and there, but overall it feels like spring. And so today, the first thing that I want to start out with is starting my seeds. I normally start my garden from seed. I don't buy starter plants. I try and grow everything from scratch. And if I do end up having to fill in some plants with store-bought starters, I do end up doing that. But I always try and start from seed. And I told myself I wasn't going to start from seed this year because I don't even have a garden set up yet, and I wanted to focus all my energy on that. But I don't know, I just got a boost of inspiration just seeing everyone get their seeds started. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start seeds. And I did some research and I decided on a method that I have never tried before, and it's called a seed snail. And it's essentially a wrap of soil where you plant seeds into this wrap of soil, and it grows kind of in this spiral. And it is really good because it apparently keeps your seeds moist, and it reduces the amount of space you need to start your seeds. And that's always the thing that I have the issue with, is the amount of space seed starting takes up. It takes up so much space. And so when I came across this new method via social media, I was like, okay, like, I'm understanding the science behind that. Like, I definitely want to give it a try. So it's a Saturday right now. It's a beautiful day, like mid 60s. I have my tent set up on my patio because the sun was like beating me to death and I was getting so freaking hot. So I popped up this tent so I can work out here longer, and I have been experimenting with these seed snails. I haven't planted any seeds yet, but I have been creating the wraps, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is what I have so far for the seed snail wraps. I am using a plastic sandwich bag to do mine, and essentially you rip the bag open, put the soil down, and wrap it up. And then you will plant the seeds along this top section. The seeds will get planted in here, and then the roots grow the length of the bag. And I have a lot of them in here so far, and I still have some more bags to do. And I think I like it so far. It's not too difficult to do. The first few took me, a couple tries to like really get it to stay together. and be nice and sturdy, like stand on its own, you know. But yeah, I got the hang of it and it's not that bad. I have my soil mixture down here. I did a mixture of like some compost, vegetable soil, like potting soil, and then a combination of this seed starting mix down there. And then I had a bunch of water in this pitcher that I used to mix up into this so that the soil is nice and moist like that, and it clumps together. That makes it easier for you to roll them up. But yeah, I really like the way this is working out so far. Let me show you guys how I have decided to organize my seeds this year. Another idea that I saw on the internet, a photo album. I got this from Walgreens for really affordable, and I have my seeds in here. Essentially, you can just put a seed packet in each little sleeve, and then I like that I have space to write down important information next to it. But yeah, I put all of my seeds in here. I even went through my seeds and got rid of seeds that were more than 5 years old, because I feel like I just needed to start from fresh, and the seeds are less viable after that long. So yeah, these are all my seeds here. In my bullet journal, I have started to make a plan for what it is that I want to actually plant. So here is my garden layout, just so you guys can see. This is my goal for the garden that I would want to build. I obviously don't have it built yet. This is the area that it's going to be built in. That bricked in area right there. And so this is my plan. I want a bed that goes all the way around and some smaller beds in the middle. And then up here I wrote down a list of all of the things I want to grow. And so yes, it's a lot of stuff. And I made some notes about the companion plants here. And so this is everything that I'm going to start seeds for today. And this does not even count my flowers, because I want to grow flowers this year for the first time. And so I will be able to hopefully fit into this tray, because this method is so compact. It really does make it a lot more efficient. And yeah, so that's been my Saturday morning. Nothing too out of the ordinary, but I'm just super excited to get my garden up and running. The wind is trying to pick up right now, which is a little bit annoying, but I am going to get back to working on making all of these rolls and then getting the seeds going. I'm excited to show you guys how I plan, like where I'm going to do my seed starting. All of this is brand new to me this year. I'm trying all new stuff. It's kind of what's exciting about being a gardener, is there's so many different methods to the madness, you know, and so just choosing something that works for you is a part of the journey. And me being in a brand new space, being able to hopefully build my garden from the ground up all by myself, really poses like a challenge and a blessing. Like there's a lot of like decisions to be made, and so yeah, I've just been doing so much planning behind the scenes, and now that it's finally getting warmer, I'm really looking forward to like executing. And getting the seeds started is the first step, because even though the beds aren't built, the seeds still need up to 8 weeks to really get to a place where they can even go in to the ground. So I do have time to still work on the garden beds. And so yeah, happy weekend, happy garden season. I'm just soaking up all this joy right now, because I know it's probably going to snow next week. And so here in Colorado in the springtime, you got to take it one day at a time and just be so happy for the sunshine when you get it. Yeah, so today's one of those days. let's keep making some seed snails. So I have finished my snails, as many as I can. I'm all out of soil, which is perfect because my little bin is full. So I've counted up what I have. I have some bags that have a purple rim and some bags that have a red rim. So I've decided to use that color coding to my advantage, and I'm going to do my cold weather and my herbs with the purple rims, and then I have enough to do about half of my warm weather crops with the red rimmed bags. I'm going to prioritize the items that have like the longest grow time so that they have a head start. And yeah, and then that's that. I've taken down my cover because the sun is leaving from above me and going that way. And it just feels so freaking nice out here. Like I am truly in heaven. I could cry. Just, there's nothing like freaking sunshine on your face on a nice day. Okay. I have finally finished putting all the seeds into their snails, and I have them in this clear Tupperware bin sitting in the sun. I have some holes drilled in the top of the bin for ventilation, and this is going to act as my little greenhouse. So I'm hoping to see some germination in the next week or so. I will take this inside of the house at nighttime. It's now Thursday, and it's been 6 days of, do you want to come inside or outside? Girl, I'm not doing this with you. It's been 6 days since I have planted my seedlings in my seed snail, so I thought that we could take a look and see what we have growing, if any. Whew. Look at her little face. This is what we're looking like. We have a few things germinating. We have a little bit of dry soil, so I'm definitely going to give it a water today. I haven't watered it in 2 days, and it's still really wet in here, as you can see with all that water. But I'm gonna grab my spray bottle real quick and give this a spritz, because you want to keep the seeds as moist as possible when you want quick germination. And so I'm gonna do that really quick, and then we'll talk about what is growing. Pretty much everything that is currently growing is some type of cold weather crop. Remember, I color coordinated the bags kind of, so the ones with these red rims are warm weather and the ones with the purple rims are cool weather. And so all of this stuff is like spinach, arugula, salad greens mix. What's this? This is new. Oh, cauliflower is now sprouting. That's so pretty. It has like a kind of a purple tint to the leaves. That's pretty. What's this? Oh, this is my broccoli hybrid. It's a broccoli asparagus hybrid. I have grown it before. It does just look kind of like broccolini, but it's called asparabroc, which is funny. What's this guy? Bok choy. This is Chinese cabbage. Yeah, I saw some other things, some newer things sprouting, because these lettuces and spinach, arugula stuff, they started at like day 2 or 3. We got a couple radish sprouts. What's this? Basil. So we got some herbs going. I see some tiny, tiny sprouts in this one. What's that? Purple basil. They do have purple. The little backs of the leaves are purple. I don't know if you can see that. They're so tiny. I think I saw a bigger seedling, looked like maybe some type of squash or something had blossomed, but I covered it back up with soil because I didn't want it to dry out. But yep, that is what we've got so far for this year's garden. Standing in the garden area right now, and I'm excited that there will eventually be beds filled with food here in the future. I'm putting it out there, I'm manifesting it. I have big dreams, and I really hope that I have the big funds to bring them to life, because wood is expensive, you guys, but it's an investment. It's an investment in my mental health and my physical health. There's nothing better than organic, fresh vegetables, and growing your own food can be so easy and so simple if you allow it to be. Like this setup that I'm trying right now for starting the seeds, the supplies to get it, $10. Now my seed collection I've been growing for a while, but seed packets are $2 to $3, and they'll last you years. You're not a farmer. You're not going to be growing like a billion plants a year, you know? Like, I've had my seed collection. I've been growing it and adding to it for a long time. And you can go to seed swaps to get seeds, seed libraries in your city or town to get seeds for very cheap or free. So take advantage. Oh my gosh, what is she doing? Take advantage of that stuff. I will say one thing that I'm noticing. Lilo's always hunting bugs. One thing that I am noticing about doing this all from scratch myself is the cost, one, and the cost and the cost and the cost. Like, I will say, being a part of a community garden, which is what I was doing for the past maybe 5 seasons. I spent 5 seasons in the community garden, or years in the community garden, and it was incredible. Like, the fact that, like, the beds are already there for the most part, the materials are there. Like, they supplied all the compost soil, they supplied all of the hay, and I want to say I probably spent $60 a year for my membership. So get after it, y'all. I'm definitely spending more than $60 to do all this, but get after it. Grow your own food, and I'll see you in the next video that will be outside garden related. Hopefully addressing this patch of dirt that's supposed to be grass. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.